Welcome back, friend. We are now going to look at the mission, vision, and the values. All of this is built right into your chart. Always, if you can, have your chart available to you while you're walking through all of this material so that you can really go deep into it and then use this for your clients. So, the mission, vision, and values. I want you to go back to when you were looking for solutions. Go back to that moment when you were finding people online. Did you actually know the person? What was it about them that, you sensed that you could engage with them? Why are you here with me? What gave you that sensation? So, did you actually care about this person's values? Did you care about their mission? Did you care about any of it? Or were you just tapping into their integrity, which really is an aspect of all of this? So these aspects can be brought into your About Me section, into your website copy, when you're talking with clients. Who do I help? How do I help them? These are all things that can be brought in to make it easier for you to converse with them because they are looking for you. So what I'm going to do is I am going to share my screen so that you can recognize this in your chart. Okay. So let's just go to my particular body graph to point around. So the vision, let's start with that. So the future direction, which is the north node. Okay. The future direction is your vision. This is where like you're moving towards that future movement. So for me, I have the 34 and the 14. So on the other side, there's the 2 and the 20. Now, don't get caught up if you have the channel, if you have the full channel, because there's lots of times that there's 3 different channels in the human design system that actually create an opposition. So don't get caught up in that. I just want you to look at the north node. So for me, again, it's the 34 and the 14. Now, whether I have the gate on the other side doesn't matter. My future direction, my vision, the 34 is all about that personal power. But if you'll notice here, it's the bully. Okay, so go into your keynoting and look at your keynoting. So the indiscriminate use of power, the less negative, the resort to power as a manifestation of frustration, the energy to display power as a response to frustration, the comeuppance that is the inevitable destiny of the bully, the ever present risk of retaliation to power displays. So, my future movement, moving me into the future, people are attracted to this power. They are attracted to my personal power. Does it show up as a bully sometimes? It can. It can show up as a bully sometimes. But they are looking at that personal power and they're saying, hey, I want that. I want to be able to tap into that. Because I also have the 14, and the 14 is all about being of service. So utilizing that personal power, utilizing my talent and wealth for the highest good. So this is selfless contribution to society. The key to power lies in selfless contribution to others. I share copious amounts of information every single day, all day long, for nothing, for free, because I love it. So these are some things that I do. I give, I give monetary donations to the causes that I believe are important to me. So these are the things, okay? Just so you're aware of it. Now, the 34 and the 14, because they're in the individual circuitry, it's all about empowerment. So my future direction is all about empowerment. Okay, it's all about empowerment. Also, there's a 1 and a 3. So look at that. I am here to empower those that are authorities, those that are here bumbling along on the material plane, wondering, how do I do this? How do I get there? I'm here to empower them. Now, again, I want you to look at the gate on the other end. Well, the 2 on the other end of the 14, the 57, the 10, and the 20 on the other side of the 34. So I have lots of possibilities here moving into the future. Who's looking for me? It's those people that they're like, where did my identity go? How did I lose my identity? Can I trust my intuition? And can I actually, show up and say, I am me in the now? So I empower those people to do that. I also empower them to step into their vision. Most of us, I shouldn't say all of us, most of us have this, vision of what is it that we want in the future? What are those things that we want out there? And there's this vision for our lives. I help people get there. That's my future. That's my vision. That's what I get to do. That's how I show up every day. Now, my mission is the past. It's all about the south node. So how does my mission show up? I'm on a mission. We're all on a mission. And my mission is I have the 20. So the 20 is this superficiality, a reliance on shallowness, the raising of superficiality as an art form, the sloganeer, the superficial expression as an art form, the superficial expression of the personality, the expression of the superficial personality. So you will notice I really don't share a whole bunch about myself and my life. Some people love that, some people don't love that. But what I'm helping others do, what my mission is to help those that are authority figures be their own leader, because that's what the 20 is all about. It's about being your own leader, your own empowered individual leader. Now I have the 8. The 8 is all about contribution. So my mission is to contribute to group goals and to absolutely assist other people to be leaders. When I lead myself, when my mission is strengthened in my own design, then I get to help others. So why didn't I look at the other end? Well, this is your particular mission. This is your movement forward. Your vision is that movement out into the future and who you're going to be touching in the future. Okay? That's why I didn't add the gate on the other end. Now let's take a look at values, because this gets a little bit more intricate. So the values are the Venus, the Jupiter, and your general thematics. So if you don't have your business chart, let me know so that I can get it to you. So general thematics, sharing, empowerment, and support. Why? Because the sharing aspects comes from collective circuitry, the empowerment from individual circuitry, and the support from tribal circuitry. And in my general thematic, in my own values, this is built right into me. It's built right into my value system to support and care for, to empower others, and to share my wisdom, my knowledge, my experience. That's my whole value system is built on that. Now, if we were to look at the actual Venus on both sides, so Venus is all about values. So the values that I bring is about deliverance. How can I deliver? How can I deliver, empower, support, and share? That's what this is all about. This intuitive intellect to select and organize for the purpose of maintaining deliverance. As well, the 39, obstruction. This is about disengagement down here in my root center. So this is being confronted by obstacles, withdrawing temporarily, but understanding that I don't always have to withdraw and stay withdrawn. Okay. It's about understanding that I'm here to provoke. And anytime that there's going to be a frustration happen there, it's about recognizing that wall. And then, of course, my my vision is that bully who uses that frustration to move forward into the future. Okay. Now, if we were to look at my laws, so we want to look at Jupiter. Okay. So you might go, well, there's a J there. That's for Saturn. And J is about judgment. We want to look at Jupiter. So personal laws. So this is built right into my value system. And 21 is really about control. So for me, it is so important for me to be objective and yet understand that it's important for my area of my life for me to control it. What do I wear? Where do I live? Who comes and goes from my property? That's really important for me. It's a part of my laws. It's a part of, this ability for me to implement. If I need to implement something, I need to be able to control how my energy is being utilized. That's really important for me, okay? So the use of force must be based on impartiality and not emotionally motivated. And when you get to know me, that's who I am right there in a nutshell. And then the 42, this is about self-actualization. My whole life, the entirety of my whole life, I've always said, I want to be a student. I want to stay in that learning phase. I want to stay in that growth phase. That's what I get to do, is to have that fulfillment, that self-actualization of purpose as a natural path. That's my movement. So these are the values that I hold within me. So what are your values? Now bring them all together, keynote them, weave them in and out of your copy. Talk about sharing, talk about empowerment, talk about support if those are your general thematics. Talk about, what your vision is, what your mission is, so that people can get a sense of who you are. And then when you show up, you stand in it. You are it. So play with those. Again, lots of things to write out here, to play with, to implement into your copy, but people want this from you. They're craving it. They want connection and they want to know how to connect to you. All right, have fun.